Hunters, we're back with another guide video on how to take down van defense in less than 2 minutes. So we're here inside the rift, don't worry, I'm going to go over the build at the end. But inside the rift, me and my team, we sort of went to a corner each and we found that was the best strategy. And we went for the bows actually inside of this rift because we've got the AOA gadgets equipped. We found that it was enough to deal with all the additional monsters. And then we had the bow to deal with the stronger monsters because we found it was a quicker way of killing them. So you can see we're in a corner each and we're just sort of taking the monsters out in our corner. We found that was a quick method on doing that inside this rift. And we're on to wave 3. That quick. Then I'm using my pepper spray on all the monsters I can. And then I'm looking after my corner and then killing any additional monsters that's spawning in. And also I've got the R&B mixed tape on. And that's quite important for inside this rift because the monsters will attack the van. And if they destroy the van, it's game over. But your R&B mixed tape actually puts life back into the van. So it's very important you guys have got this equipped. And we're all just taking our corners out and helping each other where the stronger monsters have spawned in. And then just letting the board do the work. Sort of got trapped there beside the van I did with them boomers and stuff and jumpers. But it's that easy. Vitamins as well, you'll see we've got equipped. That increased attack tempo. And then me and Labud just helping each other, taking out that corrupt spirit. Because that was on our side. And you had the other guys on their side, clearing their side. It's all about strategizing. Pretty simple. We're all coming in, taking the totem down as quickly as possible. And then I've got my snow globe ready on cooldown just to use like so, just to deal with all the monsters inside of that radius. And then we've got the heavy scorch and look how quickly we're taking his health off. That's why I like the bows inside of this run. And then again, pepper spray coming in to deal with the jumpers and charges and stuff just up at the top side. And you can see them all attacking the van. And like I say, that's why it's important to have the R&B mixtape equipped. So we've got the van back up to full health now. No worries there. And then we're just going to use the bow just to shred these monsters. Then we've got a heavy monster down at the bottom. Just going to all chip in, take that out in under 2 minutes. I'm going to run through the build now so you guys can see what build we use for this run. So the rings I was using was Precision Ring, the Warriors Ring, and the Explosive Ring. The passives I was using was Sable Beam, Sable Lightning, and like I say, the R&B mixtape. You all should be running this. And then the gadgets, we went for the AOA gadgets. It was the Snow Globe, Pepper Spray, and vitamins there just to give the bow the increased attack speed and a bit of life back into yourself. And of course, we've got the bow coming in at the end. And these are a few ways of doing this rift. This is the way we done it. And I just like using the speed chop bow. That's why we sort of went for it. It's a fun that way. I love that weapon. It's such a fun weapon to use. So that's the way we done it and my team done it. And you don't have to follow this build exactly. Just use it as a baseline. If you want to change things slightly, feel free to do so. Because like I say, these are a few ways of doing this rift. We just like it this way. If you found this video helpful, consider dropping me a like down below. If you want to see more Moco content, feel free to subscribe and we'll catch you hunters in the next video.